Okay, boxing fans, it's your boy Rick Muhammad, Brawler Sports Media in the building. Let's just revamp real quick. I'm at McCarran Airport, headed back, from the fight. Great weekend, great content, great coverage. I felt that I did. So let's start off with last night's bout. Manny Pacquiao's protege fighter. That was a hell of a fight. That was a really good fight versus him and Seha. Seha was bringing it. Manny's guy was bringing it. Manny's guy got dropped, and he got up and reformed himself, kept his poise and maintained his composure. And then he started serving Seha up, and he caught Seha with a good, clean, straight right hand with a multiple volley of other punches. Knocked this dude out cold with a straight right hand, flat on his back. Beautiful knockout. So much respect and congratulations to him. Also in the co-main event, Robert the Ghost Guerrero from Gilroy, California versus Vicious Victor Ortiz in a co-main event at 147 pounds. I want to say they might have fought at 54. Either way, turned out they did pretty good for a co-main event. People would have liked to seen some more up and coming well-known fighters with good records that deserve to get that shot on the undercard of Manny Pacquiao, if you will, but they didn't. So Guerrero and Ortiz got the tap. I thought they exchanged punches evenly throughout the night. Guerrero caught him with some good clean shots. I think the judges swayed. They leaned toward Guerrero because of the amount of punches that he connected with clean, and he connected with the most power shots, if you will, over Victor Ortiz. But Victor Ortiz didn't disappoint for as long as he's been out of the ring either. He did show up and he fought well, but he just didn't do enough to get the job done and get the W in the judges' eyes. So congratulations to Team Guerrero for their victory. And Victor Ortiz said he was working on some personal issues throughout all this time, as we all know. He had some issues in the ring, seemed like anger issues, personal issues, and he said he's been working on self, and that he was back for the next decade. We shall see after the loss this last night. We'll see where boxing takes him if he wants to even continue that decade quest. And finally, the main event, the legendary, iconic Filipino fighter Manny Pacquiao versus Yordenis Ugas from Cuba. That was Manny Pacquiao's first fight ever fighting a Cuban fighter, if you will. Explosive night. Even though Earl Spence had to pull out, that was the original fight set up for last night. But the fight did not disappoint. It was explosive. There was a lot of energy in T-Mobile Arena. The fans were going crazy, chanting, "Manny, let's go, Manny, let's go," like he was at a basketball game or a football game. And then Ugas had his people from Cuba chanting, and man, they was exchanging some serious blows. Manny put a cut over his right eye, over his right brow. He also almost closed his left eye. Manny took some shots too. His face was a little pummeled as well. So they both was exchanging and giving to get. And Ugas, he didn't let Manny's speed run him away. He stayed in the pocket, sat down on his punches. He kept tapping him and touching him up with that jab like he's supposed to. And every time Manny would try to come in, he'd catch him with something good. But Manny would come back and catch him with those bunches of punches that he's so well known for throwing. But it wasn't enough, and Ugas was definitely dominating Manny in the later championship rounds, if you will. I'd probably say starting towards the middle, if not right before the end of the 8th round on. Ugas was on him, and he was really clocking Manny. You could see the facial expression from his wife, Jinky Pacquiao, that this has got to be it for you. Go finish your job with politics, run for the president of the Philippines come May, and do that. There's nothing more you can give to the sport of boxing. You've been great for boxing. You've contributed so much to the sport of boxing. Boxing's been good to Manny and his family. They've given him so much back as well. We thank you for all the wonderful fights and wonder years, watching you progress throughout your career, Manny. Like he said, he's been doing this since he was 12 years old, nonstop. It's time to walk away and go enjoy your family and life. You've made plenty of money. You live like a king over in the Philippines, and they love you over there. We love you over here, but we'd rather see you stay safe before you get hurt. So farewell to Manny Pacquiao. Whether he fights again or not, all of the fans, I'm sure, will support his decision. We love him. Thank you for everything. And Brawler Sports Media definitely salutes you, champ. So that's my recap for Las Vegas here. Fight week, if you will. Manny Pacquiao versus Yordenis was just held at T-Mobile Arena this past Saturday night, less than 24 hours ago, and it was electrifying. I was happy to be here and was even more happy to have you guys here with me. So until next time, I bring you some more good content. It don't have to be an actual fight. I can talk to these guys when they're not fighting as well. But you got to follow me. You got to stay faithful to me. And until then, y'all already know. Let's go, champs. Brawler Sports Media, Rick Muhammad. My associates, 3kingsboxing.com, Studio 9, and we out.
Brawlers, baby.